All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. It's pretty much going to be a thinking out loud on the dark winter. All right, and Lord willing, this video was edifying. All right, and or maybe I want to do this lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Basically, something, a couple of things that happened at work last night. Um, and this that Lord will brothers can see on the screen. All right, basically just kind of putting two and two together. All right, just had me, thinking, you know, um, uh, basically just deep in my thoughts, man, about the troubling times that are ahead. All right, which through the spirit, I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there think about it a lot because we know what's coming. All right, but yesterday at my job, two things happened. This one Israelite woman, all right, from the Northern Kingdom, all right, while I was working or whatever, because you got aisles, you're walking up and down aisles all night, and I just seen her, with my manager, just walking off the floor, crying, in tears. And 9 times out of 10, because Israel mourns hard. When 9 times out of 10, when something like that, when there's something like that, when you see a Israel like that, crying like that, Salakia, more than likely somebody's about to give up the ghost. All right, and we all know that through these vaccinations, the juice, a lot of people have been dropping dropping dead, man, through this juice. All right, so you had that happen, and then the guy I was working with, which he's been sick a few times. He's missed a good number of time at work, a good amount of time at work because he was sick. All right, I don't know if I'm pretty sure he took the vaccination. Almost 100% sure he took it. But yeah, I was working with him last night. He was just saying like he just came from the doctor, which again he's been going to the doctor a lot. He's been sick. They say that he's had the big C. But yeah, he said he went to the doctor later that day yesterday. Earlier that morning yesterday, early morning yesterday, and they told him he had was it bronchitis or something like that. He said he felt weak. He felt like his body, basically his system is jacked up. All right, basically his system is all jacked up. Um, and like again, I didn't ask him if he took the jab. I'm almost 100% sure he took it. He's a young guy. I think he's like 37. I think 36, something like that. He told me how old he was, but I forgot. I think he's like 36. And he said, "Yeah, man. I've been feeling sick lately. And I know because he's missed a good amount of time at work because he said he had the big C. And now basically his immune system is jacked up, which that's what the vaccination does. It weakens your immune system. All right. Later on, you could be end up crippled up, or even you give up the ghost. Either or. All right. So those two things happened to me last night. And I was just and I woke up this morning. Early this morning, and just meditated hard about it. And then I remember this, which I'm pretty sure our brothers out there have seen this. This was put up 2 days ago. The Florida. This is the uh Florida Surgeon General, and basically he's come out and said that below was brothers can see on the screen. Salakia, State Surgeon General advises against the big C-19 vaccination for young men, but he's saying anybody between the ages of 19 to 39 shouldn't take these jabs. All right, and they took him off of Twitter, and now they're kind of where they are. They're demonizing him because these are a little bit later ones. Expert slam Florida Surgeon General warning on the big C vaccinations. Now they're kind of demonizing them, and who knows? This all might be, set up because doctors have been coming out for some time now saying that and a lot of them have been silenced. But this one's kind of bigger because this is the Surgeon General. He's coming out and saying it, even though they banned him off Twitter. But I think they said they gave him because I was watching what's his name, Jim Dore, however you pronounce his name, Jimmy Dore, the guy on YouTube, and he was saying I think that they gave his Twitter account back. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, he's coming out and saying that yeah, these things are jacking people up. All right, so and there's a lot of wild cards, man. Who knows what's gonna happen with this? All right, they could come out and say that yeah, these things are no good, and whatever. Here's a Florida Surgeon General blocked from sharing the Big C vaccination study on Twitter. Yeah, so they kicked him off of Twitter, but again, I think they said they gave it back to him. They let him post something. So who knows? There's a lot of wild cards, man. Most of these guys are insiders anyway. All right, so who knows, man? They could come out and say that these things are no good, and everybody that took them, basically you're in trouble. Who knows, man? There's a lot of wild cards that could happen, man. All right, a lot of wild cards that could happen. But those two events last night at work and this, you know, a dark winter is coming, man. Things is about to get real ugly out here, man. Real ugly. Elder Tahar said that in a video he did a while back, he said, "Don't be surprised if you ride down the street and you see a dead body just laid out in the middle of the street, or you just start seeing dead bodies drop all over the place." All right, because again, who knows where they're gonna go with this? Because this is picking up steam. The ABC News, people start looking into it and researching it, and people realize they've been duped, they've been had, and who knows what can happen. And then they hit the switch, and then the zombie apocalypse happens. All right, who knows? But yeah, man, that's you know them two events. Like I said, them two events last night at work, and uh, what the Surgeon General of Florida said basically just had me waking up last night just out of nowhere, kind of like a vision. I don't want to call it a vision, but I just woke up out of nowhere, man. It wasn't like a dream, but when I got up, it was heavy on my mind, man. When I woke up, I was saying, yeah, man, shit's about to get. Which we already know things about to get ugly, but hey, man, it's about to get real, real out here, man. All right, super dark winter. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which shall stand for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, such as never was seen since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people should be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book, which was found written in the book, the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. All right, but the Lord spoke about a time of trouble, man. Talaki, and that's what's coming. A time of trouble, man. All right. And again, who knows where um this all could lead off at, where this could all end at, man. Because again, there's a lot of wild cards out there that could happen. They could flip the whole switch and say these things are no good. And Trump, we gotta arrest Trump because who knows what could happen, man. All right. Who knows what could happen? But one thing for sure, that a dark winter is definitely coming, man. Though 100, you could say 100% that a dark winter is coming. All right. And a lot of people out there, a lot of our people that took this thing, you're gonna be in a bad case, man. A horrible case, man. I'm gonna close on this one. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. All right, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. All right, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. Right, basically, all people that trust in Esau, man. The Lord said destruction unto you. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord right. When this whole thing went down, he would kept talking, oh, somebody Most High got me. Why would you take the knockout punch then? If you believe the Most High is protecting you, why would you take it then? Why? Because you really trust in Esau, man. All right, and it's going to be your downfall. Yet and also he is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his word. Right, evil, which the word evil means, of course, like the elders and apostles have broke down many times, means bad, man. That's what it's coming. The dark winter is bad, man. All right, bad, hard, horrible times, man. And not call back his word, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. All right, Esau and you niggas, man. All right, they trust in Esau. All right, and again, who knows where this is gonna go, man? Who knows? All right, but one thing for sure, why would they? Because again, doctors have been coming out for some time now, saying speaking against these things over like 2 years. All right, been coming out saying that these things are no good. But this guy coming out saying it, and this guy coming out and saying it, holds a little bit more. I can say it holds a little bit, holds words hold a little bit higher. I can say, however you say it. So with that, just it was just a random thought. Again, just thinking about what happened last night at work, and this, just had me thinking. I just woke up out of my sleep late last night, and I said, yeah, Lord will, if the Lord will have it, I'm gonna do a quick little lesson, man. Quick little, I guess, kind of like testimony, I guess. But one thing for sure, a dark winter is coming, man. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.